So the door opened, and I said, "Oh, you can come in." And she looked in. She looked in. She saw the empty lift with me holding the thing open, and she was like, "No, thank you." Do you know what I mean? And I was like, "No, you can come." And she was like, "No." And I was like, "No, it's okay. Do you know what I mean? You can come in." And then she reluctantly got in, but when she got in, I just navigated myself subconsciously, now when I think about it, to the furthest corner away from her.
Facing that way.
Almost just face the... just looking at the camera, just like, yo.
Not me, bro.
You know I'm not doing nothing here. And it was one of those ones where, and maybe it was just silly or whatever else, but...
It was.
I realised, I mean, you say it was, but I suppose in the moment, I realised that her preconception of me as a black male with a bar lid and a salt and pepper bed was that she rather missed the lift than get in with me when I was going to go essentially, because I was going basically to the penthouse. So she could have got in, but she just didn't want to. And I was just like, why is that? So I smoothed up my energy to allow her to feel comfortable. When she got in, I made a little chit chat. She got out, have a great day. And I don't know now if she gets in another lift with Buddy, if she's going to feel 15 or 20% more confident. Do you get what I mean?
That's not your call though. And I'm sorry, I make you
but
wrong.
Do you understand?
I understand what you're saying, but I make you wrong for that.
Okay.
Because that's not about being innocent, that's not about being innocent until proven guilty, because you have nothing to be guilty of. And there's nothing that the preconceived...
In whose eyes though, Wiley?
In the eyes of yourself and in the eyes of the world. Because you can't take the preconceived ideas she may have had and then apply them onto yourself, because what you're then doing, you're internalizing what she's projected, which is not the right way you should be handling it. How you should be handling it is being yourself. Because she's not being anything else than herself when she didn't want to get in the lift. Mm-hmm. So her getting in the lift is her being herself.
Her business.
It's if she don't want to get in the lift, it's her call. But she's not changing herself.
How do you know? But what I'm saying is she's not changing herself, but that action could have changed her for the next black guy in the lift that meets her.
Yeah, but
and I'm not turning around saying it's right. I'm turning around and saying this is what I've experienced and what I'm sharing.
Yeah, no, I get it. But it's her reaction is nonsensical, almost stupid, because you're in Canary Wharf. You've walked through about 16 security cameras before you got into that lift. You got into that lift, there was a security camera in there. What did she think was going to happen? Was you going to batter her and take her things? How realistic would that have been for you to get out of there?